Hi, this video is a time-lapse walkthrough of the rendering of this poison bottle, and I made sure to give you a few tips and tricks on how to create similar bottle. I hope you like it. Hey guys, before we start, I just want to say that this is a small teaser of this longer version walkthrough that I have in the Digital Painting Academy. And if you want to see the longer version, I'll put a link of the Academy in the description of this video. But for now, let's continue with this video. So the first thing you should do when you start any kind of project is to make yourself a small research. In my case, I search over the web for a few different bottles from different artists. Matter of fact, if you want to know exactly those bottles from those artists, I'm going to put a link for the Pinterest page where I saved all those examples. Now, because I started with an icon that was already a little bit rendered, I had to modify the values, and so I put the bottle a little bit darker, and this way it's going to help me to have the right values on this bottle while I'm doing the basic rendering. To change the color of the bottle here, I'm using a new layer and I paint with blue on it, but I'm putting the layer with the color blending mode color. The color blending mode called color will change the color without modifying too much the values that are already established with the rendering. So it's a great way to change the color of your illustration when you actually have something that's already rendered and you don't want to lose the details of what you already painted. Now, to add a touch of magic and glow in the bottle, I'm going to use a color blending mode called color dodge. When you paint with color dodge, it's going to basically add some light to it. In this case, the effect I'm trying to create is called subsurface scattering, which is the light that goes in the bottle and transforms the bottle into basically a light source itself. And it changed a little bit the hue, meaning the color of it, going from purple to pink. And that's what gives it that magical aspect of that potion that is in the bottle. Now, to attack the sticker, I make sure that first I'm on a new layer, and then I create the sticker itself, and then I'm going to spend a little bit of time to just make sure that it looks 3D by adding the right light direction on it and making sure that even the little borders of the paper have just a little bit more thickness where we can see the different tones that comes with the light direction. I'm a huge fan of using any kind of brushes to help me, and so for this chain, instead of doing it by hand, I'm choosing a chain brush that you can find lots online. Matter of fact, I'll make sure to give you a link of chain brushes in the description of this video. Now, to add details, the first thing I'm going to do is add details on the sticker by doing a small illustration and place it. But then I want to have the skull in front of the bottle, and for that I'm going to do some photo bashing. Photo bashing is a great way to add details really fast. In this case, I'm using a skull that I found online and I modified it a little bit with Liquify. And then what I'll need to do is to modify the lighting to fit the image. And that's probably the hardest part of it, but to start with a picture and do some photo bashing will save me time in terms of detailing this little skull. And for the rest of the time I've been spending on this illustration, I'm going to add just a few more details, passing my eyes over it and seeing what kind of highlights I can add at a few places and making sure that all the details fit well together. And that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you want to see the longer version of this tutorial or this walkthrough, you can click in the link in the description of this video and join the Digital Painting Academy. And if you don't want to miss any of my future YouTube videos, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to learn more, you can click on the video below, and I'll see you in there.